Oh my gosh. I haven't checked the volumes, haven't checked anything. I think the background music is a bit loud. But I'm here, finally. I'm alive. And keeps you a lot better than normal. So yeah, I finally moved into my like accommodation. So like it's all good. I am back. It's oh, 1 second. Lol, I can't literally can't believe like literally 2 minutes into this, not even 2 minutes, like 30 seconds, my flatmate knocks on the door. But no, she's lovely. She just I left one of my like AirPods in the kitchen on the floor. But like everyone's out in the pub or drinking. I went out yesterday with them, which was nice. It was nice to talk to people. By the way, is the volume okay? Um, yeah, it's nice to talk to people, but I was literally so like moving. How did moving go? Like I came with my mum and my cousin, like flew in. It was it was like evening time by then, and there wasn't like enough time to go to my accommodation, so we just went to like hotel. We stayed over at the hotel, like um, we had takeaway. It was like really shit. Not gonna lie, it was horrific. Um, but it's okay. Like food is food. I'm grateful. And then we woke up like kind of early. Went to my accommodation, like suitcases and stuff. The ones that I had like on the flight. And then like we unpacked all of that. Like I briefly met some of my flatmates. We unpacked all of that and we were like, okay, let's go to IKEA. Spent a horrific amount in IKEA because I couldn't bring everything over with me. Got a new chair because the chair in the room that I was given is like one of those like plastic, and they're like really short. So I got like an office chair from IKEA and it's grey and it's not leather, but I don't think it's real leather. I'm actually not sure. But yeah, it's like it's good quality, so it's better than the one that I have at home actually. So that's always good. Um, my headphone wire is kind of in a weird place. So I don't know what to do with it. I'm just gonna hold it. Um, yeah, and then what happened? More unpacking because I got like the rest of my suitcases. One of my suitcases is currently in the middle of nowhere. Um, I don't know where it is. The like courier company know where it is. It is my fault that they've like held it back because I didn't fill out the form properly. But like, there's nothing dodgy in there, so you know, like you can just give it to me, please, because I've got my stuff. But yeah, honestly, it doesn't really. Although I would like it to come as soon as possible. And then when was that? Was that yesterday? No, that was 2 days ago. And then like beach with a roommate. No one knows. I literally I'm so lucky. I'm on the top floor. I'm like all the way to the end. Um, the uh, I'm all the way to the end, and I've done like 10,000 phone calls since I got here. Like all my friends and family are like calling me. I've been like checking the volume, and like you can hear people, but like you can't tell what they're saying. And I'm not talking very loudly right now, so yeah, I'm like hoping that my mic isn't like cutting me off. The only thing is that like they might knock on my door and then I have to like go, but that doesn't really happen. Like they tend to just sort of leave you be. I did tell them that I didn't want to come out because like they went and then apparently they missed the doors for the club, so they came back and they were like, "We're going to the pub. Do you want to come?" And I was like, "Oh no, like I'm good. Like I'm tired." Honestly, I would have gone with them, but like I wanted to stream more anyway, so that's fine. I didn't finish saying. doing. So then, like, what happened? I unpacked my stuff, went to IKEA, came back. I've never taken so many taxis in my life, like honestly. It's kind of cheap though here, so it's not that bad. Renting a car honestly would have been more expensive. Um, I think I like brought in all my like IKEA stuff, unpacked more like organized stuff, and then we just left. Like I like briefly said hello to another flatmate, and then we just went back to the hotel, and then I had like sort of like an induction thing the next day. I swear to God, that was the most like useless thing I ever could have done. Like I'm sorry. I probably shouldn't be saying this like as like my first like ever experience of the uni, but like okay, a lot of people in my course are like international students. There's like computer science, and a lot of them haven't flown in yet, which is understandable because like obviously like it takes a lot of effort, and our actual courses don't start until the 18th, so people are still like coming in. Like I'm saying a lot of stuff that I shouldn't be saying, but it's fine. And so like they were like, we're not going to make this like a proper induction, even though it's like what the email says. We're just going to be like, it's like a one-on-one, like let's meet the people, like points of contact, and like meeting other students. Any Americans? I haven't actually met any Americans yet. I did hear an American get into a taxi though, and I kind of couldn't believe my ears. But yeah, um, I've met like someone from Malaysia, someone from Indonesia, a lot of people from India, China, um, lots of English people like me. Um, obviously, obviously, lots of English people. Um, but like from like other parts, do you know what I mean? And Scotland and all over the place. I think Germany so far. Talked to a lot of people, honestly. I don't know where these social skills came from. Like all of a sudden, I was like, oh my god, yes, let's just talk to everybody that I see ever. Um, yeah, and yeah, so I had like that induction thing. It was like that, and then we had like a very mediocre lunch. It was like sandwiches, you know, as they do in the UK, like very tiny itty bitty sandwiches, like finger foods basically. Um, if you see one, ask them to not bring the gun violence. You gotta get off on the right foot. Yeah, I think that's the that's a perfect thing to bring up. You know, I think they'd really appreciate me saying, "Oh, haha, guns." Um, I like I see every time like a British person says like, "Oh my god, America guns," like Americans are like, "Oh my god, British like bad teeth." Like I don't even understand that stereotype. Like, like, where did that come from? Like, yes, okay, some people do, but like, barely, barely anyone. I don't know. Like, it's like to the point where it's sort of like it's the same as everywhere else in the world. I don't know. Um. So yeah, I said bye to my family like before I went to my induction. I was like, there were like tears in my eyes, but like I wasn't about to cry. Like I couldn't like really speak. Oh my god, background noise. Oh my god, keep speaking so that you can't hear it. No, it's fine. Oh shit. Sorry, my like camera is in a really fucking weird place. What was I gonna say? Yeah, and then like wait, I don't have a duvet yet because we went to IKEA and then we're like, oh, we didn't buy a duvet. So I was like sleeping with a blanket. Thank God I had one, but I was so cold. And I checked the time at like 4 a.m. and I was like, holy shit, like, oh, because I like went out to drink, like, I like our like local like student bar type of thing, like with my flatmates. Um, but then like we came back and I talked to my flatmates even more, and then by the time I went to bed, it was like 2:30. Honestly, I was so blessed because they're all so lovely and like mostly clean. Like some people could do a bit better, but you know, like I gotta be appreciative that like they have some conscience, you know, like some people actually just are not home trained and do not listen, and some people's sons, their sisters are doing everything in the house and you can really tell. But yeah, went to bed at like half 2, woke up thinking, oh my god, like it must be like 6 a.m. Checked the time, it was in fact 10:56 in the morning. My mum called me exactly 3 minutes later and was like, did you just wake up? And I was like, yes. My voice wouldn't even come out, like it was so bad. I didn't even know, like I'm not ill or anything, I was just so exhausted. Like I genuinely don't think I've ever been, I can name one time in my entire life that I've been as tired as I was before, and it wasn't during exams or nothing. It was like at the end of year 12 when I had to help out with like school events, and I was like doing so many of them, and I just like, we had sofas in like our common room in like sixth form, and I sat and I just fell backwards onto the sofa, so my head was like dangling off like the seat part, and my legs were like hooked over like the head part, and I just put my blanket over my blazer over my face, and I literally just like stayed like that because I just couldn't, like I was so tired. So yeah, that time and now, like I've never been as tired as I am now. But yeah, I've sort of been recovering. Today I had a bunch of crap to do, and like I was like writing down a list. I was like, oh god, it's so overwhelming. But like when you write it down in a list, like it's not too bad. It's not too bad because it's organized. Low-key, if you went to the UK and someone said that to me, I would talk to them forever. Maybe you, but I feel like a lot of Americans are like hostile towards that stuff, which I can understand because it's like a sensitive topic, but like, come on now. My memory is godlike. No, it's actually really bad, but I just think that like the move has been so like low-key traumatic that I'm just remembering all of it. Yeah, I think that's pretty much what happened. Oh, what's that accent? I set up my PC and I clicked like the power button and it didn't turn on, and I was like, oh shit, like I should probably do this like whilst playing. Yes, my Genshin account. You know what? Let me read this first and I'll go back to saying about my horrific PC troubles. My freaking headset. Annoying. Okay, albedo. Oh my god, when I got albedo, I like screamed and cried. I'm not even exaggerating. Like I think tears actually came out of my eyes. Oh my god, why is the connection bad? Why is it doing that? Don't do that. Ooh, whoopsies. That's not what I wanted to do. Oh yeah, I turned it down. Like, oh, like it's like actually. Is it lagging? There's like a loading sign on the screen and I don't know why. But I don't know if it's for like Genshin or like. You got Dan Hong? Ah, nice. Oh shit, like I can hear myself. That's weird. I don't like that. Wait, let me. I have so many things to say. I don't know if I'm like talking really fast. I should probably talk slower so that I can elongate the stream, but it's still quiet. Wait. It's like horrifically quiet. That's just me. Why is it like that? Oh my god, I need to close that. That's so bad. My bad. I didn't mean for that. Can you hear it? I never put it this loud, but like. What the fuck? What the hell? Can you hear the game? This cannot be happening. You know what? I know what it is. It's because my Spotify is all the way to the max, and this is like all the way to the bottom, so I need to like balance it out. Okay, here we go. I'm fixing it. I'm a master at OBS. Okay, Paimon. Okay, I actually didn't fix it. I actually didn't.
Paimon coming in! Paimon coming in! Is this level okay? Can you hear Paimon?
Okay, I think that's a bit loud. Okay, I think it's okay now. Okay. Okay. Jesus, yeah, I was like cooking food, that's why like I couldn't properly fix all my audio and stuff. And I was already late, so I was like, whatever, I'll just fix it. So, yeah. One more thing to check. Not Discord. I should use my brain. Yeah, okay. I'll just do that. Why are they standing like right side outside of my door? And why does my eye keep doing that? It keeps switching. Ah. Game volume's good. Okay, that's good. Thank you. Yeah, so what was I talking about? Right. Let me read this first because this is more important than anything I will ever have to say. Okay. After completing a painting, I like to take it out from time to time to admire the work. People say that the purpose of a painting is to capture the beauty of a moment for eternity, but even the highest quality paints will crack with time, and that moment's beauty will long have begun to fade. Who is this man? Are you a poet as well? Oh my god. However, I don't mind this change at all. When I find that the paint has begun to dry and flake, I will often brush over the fissures with strokes, and the new piece thus created is one I can continue to cherish. Just as people enjoy regular gatherings, seeing the wrinkles left by long years of hardships, worries, and lament on one another's faces thickens the bonds between friends. Just friends? Just friends? Or perhaps for a painting, time itself is a kind of pigment. Should you have time to come for one such gathering, we will be able to add a few more brushstrokes to the painting called You and I. Genshin! Stop giving these characters Riz, please. Horrific. You know what? Not even horrific. I don't know why I said that. It's amazing. Just like you, Furo. To which part? God. Okay. The lag. Okay, first of all, I would like to address my internet issues. My download speed. I am hella risen. My download speed and upload speed are both around 250. For some reason, both of them. Like, this is much better. Much better than it was at my house.
Surely enough to convince anyone
However,
to become a wanderer.
it is awful. The Wi-Fi here is like theoretically, the Wi-Fi should be better. With 250, that is literally better than what I had in my house. However, here it's I think it's because I'm sharing with people, so it's like horrific. I'm sharing with a lot of people. I don't know if it's like the whole house or like just my flat, but whatever it is bad. It is so slow. I was like making my thumbnail
Wherever in this
and it
world
was like
roam, I carry
filed
memories of
PNG.
my home.
Filed with an E,
This
to
blade.
clarify.
It is the last
Filed
link I
PNG.
have to the land
Searched
of
it
my
up.
birth.
It was loading for like 10 minutes. I was like, are you serious? I have to go and make dinner. I'm hungry. I need to set up stream. Please hurry up. You're not even showing me PNGs that are actually PNGs. None of these are transparent. You're all baiting me. I'm so annoyed. So that took forever just to make this simple ass thumbnail. And like, I have an Ethernet cable now. I didn't in my house because it just wasn't possible. For like where my bedroom was. So So like, mind you, I have an Ethernet cable. The Wi-Fi is theoretically better when I test the internet speed, but everything is just so much worse. So I was like horrified that like when I started stream, it would be like 3 pixels. It might be 3 pixels. I actually don't know. I'm in fact going to check. And Genshin is like low-key lagging. It says excellent connection, so I'm like hoping that that's what it is. Good internet is overrated, yeah, but like it also really helps, and it also really doesn't help when I search up a very simple thing and it takes like literally 15 minutes to load. It's lagging. Ugh. I genuinely might have to like get like a package like just for my room and like upgrade because it's so annoying. I don't know if there's something they can do to like make if I can get like a booster or something. But yeah. But I think is I can't really get a booster because I don't know where the Wi-Fi like source is, and they won't just like let me do that. I think I don't know. I don't know who to ask. I don't know what to do. So that was that. I keep forgetting that like I can actually play this game. I haven't played it in like 5 days. Thank you, Muros, for doing my commissions. Where are we? We're in Fontaine. I was about to say Sumeru. I've actually forgotten. See, this lag, it's horrific. Look at how slow that is. Look. God. Oh my god. Did I get a new mic? No. Is it better? Maybe the acoustics in my old room is really bad. Or maybe like it's not normally this close to my face. It's literally just like a £20 USB mic off Amazon that I haven't changed since I got my PC. Because I have no money, lol, sag. It's just different. Well, yeah, no. Is it worse? I hope it's not worse. That wouldn't be good.
Into the wind.
I feel like the game is kind of loud compared to how I'm speaking. I'm gonna turn it a bit down. I feel like you saying not really isn't entirely convincing, but that's okay. So yeah, I was so scared because when I sent all my stuff via like courier, like we like asked them, we were like, oh, is it like, can we like ask them to like label my packages like fragile so they'll be careful with it? And they were like, gonna be honest, like, oh, it's not, like they handle it very roughly, so it's better to take it on the flight. So like I had my PC and like monitors and stuff like in my 2 suitcases that I was taking on the flight, and I got like, mind you, I didn't know how expensive bubble wrap was, like genuinely. Oh, where am I going? Like why is it so expensive? I paid so like £7 for like 1 roll. Like it was horrific. Time to go. Because I got 1 off Amazon. I was like, oh okay, like £6, like should be enough. It was tiny. It was so small. Yeah, they don't care. And I was like frightened. I was so scared that like I would, if I had sent it, that I would have opened it and then like all the glass was like shattered. So I like packaged it up with like bubble wrap, blanket, my clothes in my suitcase, and I put it all together when I got here somehow. Well, I didn't take it apart like fully, like I just took like the glass screen off, and obviously I like dismantled like my monitor from its stands basically, and like took all the wires out. So I just wrapped it up like that, and I cleaned it. I cleaned the hell out of my PC because it was so dusty. It was so bad. I'm gonna be honest, in like the year that I've had this, I did like clean the fans and like the inside, but I never like properly took out any of the parts or like looked in any of like the compartment bits and like wiped it down. So no wonder it was like hella slow. So I cleaned it a lot finally, after saying a million times that I would. How is this underwater? How am I gonna get there? Okay, let's see. Yeah, when I put it back together, I pressed the on button, it didn't turn on, and I was like, oh dear, okay, let me check that I have the power plugged in, and I didn't. Of course I didn't. So I plugged that in, and then it was like, okay, it didn't turn on again. And then, isn't that shit hella complicated? Like what? Like cleaning it? Or like dismantling it? Or putting it together? And then I was like, oh, maybe I didn't turn the power on. Yes, I hadn't turned the power on. And it still didn't turn on. Like when I clicked the on button. So I was like, okay, what if something has broken and I just can't tell? It was not in fact me, it was the plugs, because the plugs here are kind of weird. They're made for like to be like super safe, so you have to like test them before you like turn them on, and then like they will just stop like if it trips, obviously. So I pressed the buttons. There was a blue one and a red one, and I pressed them a couple times and my monitor turned on. And I was like, okay, so then my PC turned on. So I was like, okay, fine. Oh man, it is lagging. I'm assuming this grey thing. My screen is the lag. I'm so sorry. So annoying. I'm gonna see if like the upgrade package is expensive. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Because it's bothering me. I don't want to stream in these conditions. Getting your PC and everything. When I put my PC together, I knew absolutely nothing about PCs. Not a single thing. I watched loads. I watched loads of videos and I like read loads of articles, and then I ordered like my parts. And then I just sat there and put it together, basically by myself. So I would say that's an achievement on my part, because mind you, I knew like nothing. Is it like this on your side too, or just stream side? I don't know, because it says excellent connection, so I actually not know what's going on. Like, it might be lying to me, because sometimes YouTube is like really weird and it's like excellent connection and it's actually not. It's nothing. It's everything but excellent. But yeah, maybe it is you, but I honestly wouldn't be surprised if it was me. I don't know what this world quest is, but I'm gonna use my resin first, I think. Yes. Yeah, cleaning a PC, I didn't really like watch a video on like how to do it properly. Why did I teleport here? Why did I think that was the right place to teleport to? Is my game lagging? No, it's not. Is it lagging for you? That doesn't make sense. I only have 3? Means I have to go and get one. The stream has some frame drops, but that's about it. Okay, that's not the worst thing in the world, but it could be better. Oh, God's sake. What was I talking about? Yeah, cleaning it. I just looked everywhere that I could for like dust. No! There we go, that's what I need. And I just like, I have like a vacuum that you can change like the, like, what do you call it, like the head part. don't like using that word, but yeah, it's like a brush. Got a brush but also a vacuum, so I just used that, and I used like a microfiber cloth to clean it. So basically, yeah. Honestly, it doesn't feel like it's that much faster, having cleaned it so much, but at least it doesn't. I think it's like that because the Wi-Fi is shit. But like the Wi-Fi being shit, like now my Wi-Fi is shit when it used to be good, but now my PC is fast when it used to be slow. So it's kind of like, yeah, like okay, what's happening? So I didn't really win. I didn't really lose type of situation. What's wrong with the head part? You can think about that. Yeah, I think that's pretty much like everything that's happened. I can't really think of anything. I think it's been alright so far, but the only things that like I have to really sort out all of the things that like I'm doing, like in the week. You totally don't know what I meant. I totally didn't know what I meant either. I'm not explaining that. It's not time for me to explain that. Oh my god. I'm like not like sitting in the middle of my monitor right now. The reason why my eyes always look this way is because I'm like staring at OBS. And like at chat. But yeah, I probably shouldn't do that. Let me move. You know what? With this chair, my posture is great. My posture is fucking amazing. Except my hair is tied up, so I can't lean back. Ponytails give me headaches. So like my headset is wireless. Do people use wireless headsets like for PCs? I don't know. I don't really know. And it's to the top of my PC. And so I'm like on the PC is like on the right side of my desk, but I'm on the left side of my desk because I'm used to having the OBS on the right monitor. And the like string is like not against the desk and it's bothering me. I don't know what to do. I might have to like tape it down, but I don't have tape. I do have blue tack though. Imagine having a good posture. Honestly. In my old chair, I sat like a cashew nut. Genuine shrimp. I was shrimping.
Don't underestimate the beetle. They can be some of the toughest little guys around. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Want to know what's on this beetle's diet? Sweat and tears, that's what. That's how it gets stronger. I think we can all learn something from that.
I love Ito. Sorry, I just needed to listen to that, to be honest. Okay, I like kind of fixed the issue, but I can fix it more. 1 second. I'm like blue tacking. Remove. Oh my god, big brain. You can't see what I'm doing, but just imagine that what I'm doing is like really amazing and stupidly smart.
Best flavor in the world, the sweet, sweet taste of victory. And that's why I've never spent a single more on any of my snacks. I've won them all, fair and square. That's right.
You're listening to one of the greatest characters in the game. Yet, yeah, that was his idol. Honestly, I didn't even know that he said that. The Beetle one. I don't tend to like sit and listen to them very often. Ooh. Wonder what people, if they can hear me. But like, I'm not speaking very loud, and I think it's loud. Yeah, sometimes I might whisper like just in case. because I wouldn't mind telling people if I was like a big shot streamer, which sounds bad, but it's like, oh hi, welcome. I actually haven't done anything yet. I've just been talking about moving in and stuff, but I've basically kind of just told you every day that I'm tired. That's literally what I'm saying, but I was just explaining why I'm tired.
Don't
But yeah.
underestimate the beetle.
What was I doing? Yes, this.
Toughest little guys around. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Want to know what's on this beetle's diet?
L character. I
Sweat
can't
and
believe you
tears,
said that.
That's what. That's how it gets.
His arms are a bit of an L, I will admit that, but not the character. He's just a little goofy goober. I hate that phrase, I can't believe I said that. Oh no, I didn't mean to leave. My brain isn't on. My brain is not on. After this like past week, I have one brain cell remaining. Goodness gracious. Okay,
Can't catch me.
here we go. So yeah, oh my god, when I went to get my like student ID done, I didn't know that they were like gonna take the picture like there and then, and I was like, they like walked in and he was like, okay, sit down, and there was like a camera right in front of me. I was like, what?
Who wants some of
He
this?
asked for my like name. I was like, yada yada. And then it was like, look into the camera. I was like, oh, I was wearing like a hat, but like a, you know, like a baseball cap, like what do you call that, like a cap. And I was like, should I take this off? And he was like, I was like, you know, normally you kind of have to take those things off for like an ID, but apparently I didn't have to, but it was too late. I've already taken it off, so I couldn't put it back on. That'd be really embarrassing. I did, however, brush my hair in front of him. Whatever. Yes, Team Geo. I'm playing it really badly because I'm not thinking. Normally I can do it in like 30 seconds, but oh well. Let's see. Horrific. Horrific. Amazing. And then I was like, it would have been kind of funny if I had left my cap on, because bear with me, there's this one BL which is a really good one, and it's really popular. It's called Semantic Error and it's not toxic, and the guy is like a computer science major and he always wears like a cap, and I was like, it would just be like a really funny inside joke with myself to know that I was wearing a cap in like my student ID as a computer science major. I think it would have been really funny, but oh well. At least I was wearing makeup, so yeah, I don't look like I belong in uni in that picture. I look like a child, but it's okay. It's fine. At least it doesn't look awful, so I can live with that. My last ID was horrific. It was so bad. She took like, oh, that is actually decent. You gotta go. Bye. See you next time. Hopefully soon. Probably will be. I have nothing to do. Thank you for coming. Oh, stay safe. Stay safe. I hope everything's okay. Everyone is doing computer science? Yeah. Big bucks. Honestly, I was gonna do engineering. I think I've talked about this before. Then I was like, that's extremely boring when I talk to an actual engineer. And then I was like, okay, now what the hell do I do? Because I have to choose soon. And then I was like, okay, physics or computer science? Because I had done like a computer science course, and I was like, this is interesting. Physics is great, my maths is shit. My maths is awful, like compared to people who are taking maths, I am definitely not in the higher percentile. So yeah, I gave up on that idea. I also want a job, not much to do with a physics degree. Many things you can do with a computer science degree. So if you happen to be doing a physics degree, I'm really sorry if you're hearing this, but this is just my, don't feel offended. I'm really sorry. I'm not that sorry. But at least here, you know, it's kind of like that. In the UK, a physics degree is like, ooh, free wish. It's highly respected, definitely. Will it get you a job? Questionable. Oh, I didn't even do this event. Sad. One of the very few Genshin events I've missed. Oh my god, I got the Tartaglia. I should put out. It's not Sunday today. I'll try and build him as much as I can. I'm gonna have to pull up a guide, sadly. I have no idea. Is it like Heart of Depth? Does he have a better one? Oh. You're not doing one? Well, thank goodness. Out of the hundreds and possibly thousands of courses you could do, you're not doing physics. What is this? I don't actually. Oh wow, this is not good. I have a lot of quests to do. Okay. No worries, no worries. I've been live for 45 minutes. Holy shit, it feels like it's like been 5. What the fuck? So much has gone down in the past few days, no wonder. I've just been rambling. Did they patch the like Kabe like glitch thing? Can you call that a glitch? That like hacking? Because I want people to come into my world, but I'm like terrified that they're gonna get rid of my stuff. It's fine. Then I'll turn on auto join. I'm pretty sure you can report it if it happens anyways. Oh, my level 20 Kabe that I never built. Sad. I don't really know what I'm doing. Let's find the man himself. That's not what I wanted to click. My brain cell is struggling. Okay. Ooh. Where is he? In my 6-minute, they're like the one where like they use Kabe's E, and instead of like generating dendro cores or something, it like just deletes whatever is in like his like circle. Horrifying. Oh, it's fine about the rambling. Oh, yeah. I mean, it's better than the stream being in like complete. That would be. I have a lot of quests. You have a lot of quests. That's what I'm gonna say. Yeah, honestly, like crisis averted. Oh, that's good. Kinda. That's not as good. But you really don't need to be here if there are much more important things to take care of. The what? Are you okay? Actually? So you're doing that. I'm searching up child DPS guide. Please stay safe and don't need to tell me if you need to go. Just disappear. I'm like mildly stunned. I'm not sure what to say. Oh, my PC froze. So much for cleaning it. Guys, never accept cookies. I've seen too many of these girlies and not girlies and everything in between girlies saying, oh my god, what a cookie. They're like so fun. They're not fun. Don't let people take your information. Sitting in your closet. Maybe use your phone for like something slightly more useful than my stream, maybe. Like I'm not saying like I don't want you here, but I am saying stay safe, please. He looks so happy. Did I do something wrong? Okay. Are you serious? Who? Oh my god. It is. You should probably go. Like, actually, like, I think you should, like, not be here. I'm slightly speechless. Like, I actually don't know what to say. I feel like I've said it enough, but it's obviously your choice as to what you want to do. Is it really though? Because it really shouldn't be. God. Can I like roll this guide, please? There we go. I don't want to like just like move on as if nothing's happened, but like my guy, like this isn't hello? Am I like insane? Like, you have better things to be concentrating on right now. Best artifacts nymph. When did we get this artifact set? Nymph's Dream. Oh, bye Q. Is that how you say it? Now I'm the one struggling with the name. Thank you for coming. Sorry, the silence. I just blanked out. Thank you for coming. I'm waving. I'm waving. Who is seeing the wave? Me in the reflection of the mirror. That's embarrassing. Okay. Thank goodness I didn't farm for him. Okay, should I use Nymph Dream? I'm literally just gonna follow this guide. Like, oh well, if it's not the best option, it is a option. Okie. Right, let's level him up first. Wow, I literally don't have anything. Fine. Friend, I'm like genuinely feeling like really sick for you. Like, actually. Like, this is...
A warrior's
Oh no, I want to listen. Give it back to me. Is that character... That character is called Tartaglia. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yeah, it's just that character. No, I wanted to listen to it. Where is it? Ascension.
Oh, I feel like I've gotten stronger. Now who shall I use as my guinea pig? A warrior's strength is like a dome. The bigger the dome, the more opponents he can challenge inside it. Who was it that said this again?
Yeah, who was that? Was this Skirk? I don't know. What is happening? You, like, okay, I'm like not even being funny right now. Like, you need to go and be safe. What is happening? Can you guarantee that? And where's the fucking police, dude? Where are they? Ugh. Oceanid. I remember when my friend first got old and then we had to farm this goddamn thing over and over again. You're safe? Okay, that's good. I'm glad. But make sure you are fully safe, please. Oh. Hmm. Friend, I really think you need to sort out your priorities. In the night, like, I'm not entirely sure how to word this in a very nice and, what's the word, like, intelligent way. But you really need to sort out your priorities. And I got no words. I got no words. It's the ocean. Yeah, whatever. I'm just gonna go with the theme. That's the wrong way. No, it's not. Did it always look like this? I thought it was in like a cave. I haven't been here in so long. Oh, isn't there like a path normally? Am I imagining? Oh, you better be good now. Well, not that that's in your control, really. Well, you know, you could like pay attention to that instead of me.
Trespasses upon the waters of Chinza, coveting the shapes of the living. Pure water can take on many forms. In this way,
Oh,
shall
okay,
water
I can't
deliver
believe
your punishment.
I'm here again. Like,
Come on, focus.
oh, I need Zhongli. I can't do anything without him.
To take any shape.
Why though? Well, do you like, I don't know, stay safe, maybe?
Nice and straight.
Okay, amazing. Oh, whoa. They're just flying in the air.
Terrestrial creatures become simply helpless.
Okay, well, if you're okay now, then
The
just
power of water.
stay
is
calm,
its
I guess.
ability to take any shape.
Ugh,
Like royal,
oh my god, not the fucking, like,
born
flying
of ice
things.
and frost.
Ah, I can't see. Oh my god, I love Oz.
One who is ignorant of water's treasures fails also to comprehend its
It looks hot.
horrors.
No. Okay. Honestly. Okay, you might be like behind on the story, but this game is not hard. If I can play this game, you can play this game. I swear to God. Like, I am awful. I am actually awful at video games. But if I can do it, you can. And I'm not saying I'm doing amazing right now, but I'm definitely not struggling. Okay, next batch, come on. Oops. Hurry up.
The power of water. Is
Yes,
its
I
ability to
understand.
take
The power
any
of water
shape.
is its ability to change shape. Can I destroy your power of water now?
Born of ice and frost.
was like lower level, this seemed like the scariest thing to me, but it's fun because like I play it in co-op with my friends, so it wasn't as bad. I seem to be a Genshin god. Well, oh, I forgot about this. Definitely more of a god here than I am in Honkai Star Rail. But definitely not amazing. What does dispatched mean? Try this again. Let me level up to uglier first. Game looks stressful. If you're low level, I would say there are stressful times, but nothing is impossible. And like, just ask for help, like in co-op, and someone will help you. To be honest with ya. This game definitely has its ups and downs. There are some things that you're just like, why do I even have to do this? So annoying. But I think I just have to kill this a bunch of times.
You can feel the heartbeat.
Honestly, it's not that bad. It's good. I think it's good. The storyline, like the main storyline, is definitely great. So I don't want to go. I don't want to go here. I don't want to go there either. I want to go this way. I love Mondstadt. I feel like when I was younger, I didn't really play games like that much. I played a hell of a lot of Club Penguin. Played on my like 3DS a lot. Like I didn't really play anything else. I got an Xbox at some point. Sold it like because I like barely used it. Yeah, it's okay if you don't want to talk about that. That is actually horrifying, but I'm just glad you're safe. Do these. I will do these. What was I saying? I don't think anyone ever says what was I saying as much as I do. Oh yeah, Club Penguin. I had a membership and everything. I had like every puffle. I genuinely had every single item in that game. I had like, but you know what? The only thing that like I couldn't do was I don't know why I'm going down there. Was the freaking, like, you know, the fishing game? And then like I never knew, even though I always searched it up on Google, I never knew that to get the big fish you had to use like the small fish as a bait. For some reason I was just like, maybe if I give the big fish the worm enough time, it will just happen one day. And I don't know why Google like never showed me like what to do. But yeah, that was the one thing I couldn't do. But I spent a lot of time in like the Mojo thing, the Mojo Dojo Casa House. I did not ever play Prodigy. What is it? Oh, is it a DS game? It doesn't sound like one. Doesn't sound like a DS game. I did play Nintendogs and Cats and Mario Kart 7 a lot as well. My DS. Those were like my two main games. And for some reason I play like the DS mini games a lot. And what I like used to do is like, you know, like you can get like 10 coins a day, but you can like cheat the system by like changing the date. So like I used to, you'd get 10 coins by like walking, which now that I think about it was definitely an incentive to get kids running around instead of playing like, you know. But anyways, I don't know why I just realized that. Like, I would like shake my DS. Like, I would shake it up and down. And I'd get the 10 coins. And then I'd reset the day. And then I'd shake it again. And I'd reset the day. And I'd shake it again. So I'd like build up coins like that until I got to like 100. And then I'd like spend it all on like the Nintendo DS like mini games. The mini games I used to play was like, it was like that ghost haunted house like puzzle thing. I never completed that really. And then like the flower game where you could like breed different flowers. I don't know why I really liked that. I think it was just like really peaceful and you could like trade flowers with like other people as well. Yeah, that was like my childhood. And then oh, and I played Nintendogs and Cats. Yeah, the and Cats version, because obviously that's superior. And my first dog was like a golden retriever.
Should we really be off work this early? There is still a lot left to do.
Yes, I think it was a golden retriever, and I named him Poppy, but I didn't know that it was a boy. So that was my start of fuck gender norms, genuinely, because after that I was like, oh well, he has a girl's name, so it doesn't really matter. So yeah, he was like my one and only, because you could only have like, I need to stop just saying here and actually play the fucking game. You can only have like what's it, like 4 or 5 pets at once, like in your house. But then like, oh, I should get a better team. Let me just get my cousin. Or I should actually check the enemies. Is it a maths computer game? We had like our own type, like in the UK, like everyone used to play those types of sort of, we'd play it in like lessons. Oh my god, my chair is like squeaky. Did you hear that? That was my chair, wasn't me. You know what, I'll be fine with Ganyu. Can't be bothered. Gonna do this difficult. Yeah, like I don't know, we'd have like games, like we just do that in like primary school. We'd like learn maths through games a lot, like online games. Yeah, like in Nintendogs and Gats, you could only have like 4 pets at one time, and then like I think there was like one cat that I'd like neglect like so much. Like I always put her in like the cattery or whatever it was called, like where they'd like keep the pets, and it was just so bad. But I'd always keep Poppy, my golden retriever, with me. It's like he was like the OG. Yeah, I mean, I'm really unsure as to why you're only feeling that now, but it's fine. Don't worry about it. I'm not the one in danger, so. Oh good, it only took 1 minute. I literally don't want anything else. Like, just give me the Prima Gems. That's why I'm doing the easiest difficulty every single time. It's just DS games. Nintendogs and Cats. I feel like everyone who had a DS played, like, not everyone, but people who played like Nintendogs would always play the Nintendogs version, but not like the Nintendogs and Cats version, because that was like newer. And I'm like Gen Z and I don't know, millennials, age difference. I also got my DS at like the age of 7. That was a funny story. Went into like the shop and I really wanted a blue DS. I really wanted a blue one, but they had one DS left and it was black. And my parents always used to do this thing where I'd like ask for something and they'd be like, oh, we'll get it next time, and I'd always believe them, and then they'd never give it to me. So I knew that like because I said, oh, like I want a blue DS, and they were like, okay, we'll come next time to get the blue one. I was like, nah, that's not happening. So I was like, you know what, I'll get this fucking black DS, I don't care, I want it. So yeah, that's the story of how I got DS, basically. How do I remember all this? I mean, I'm just saying the things I do remember. Like, there's a lot of things that I don't remember. But also, like, those are like pivotal points in my life. You know? I suppose. Doom? I actually don't know what you're talking about either. I have no idea what Doom and MK are. Maybe I'm just being stupid. Maybe I do know what it is, but I'm not thinking. As I said, my last brain cell. Yeah. Like, I really wish I'd picked Pokemon though, like, I feel like I would have enjoyed that type of game, but I don't know, I just never did play it. Same with Animal Crossing, like I really wanted Animal Crossing, never played it. Don't know why. Do I remember my birth? No. But when I was younger, basically, my mum has this picture of her and her friends. Like, they took a picture together whilst my mum was pregnant. And I must have seen this picture when I was young. So I used to tell my mum, oh, I remember this moment. Obviously I fucking didn't, because I was inside the womb. So what else was I remembering? Oh, Mortal Kombat, okay. I do know that. And I used to tell her, oh, I remember this moment. And I was like, no, you don't. And she used to be like, how would you remember that? And I was like, oh, you know, like, just, I remember it, I swear. And eventually she just goes like, oh yeah, you're fine, yeah, you remember it. But she's not about to convince like a 5-year-old being like, oh, I remember this moment when I was in your womb. Like, yeah. Doom? Your boy's Doom. Let's shut up. It's not going to show me, is it? But yeah, I found the picture like later on and kind of realized like, oh yeah, I was so stupid when I was younger. Like, why was I saying, oh, I remember that moment? Okay, but what should I search? Like, Doom, like, game? Someone joined my game. They're Russian. Oh well, hopefully somehow we can... Maybe they just need some... Or usually they're just like... Sorry, I don't speak English, and then... Oh my god, my game is freezing. Sorry. Wait, let me talk to this person. Hiya. I removed the full stop from my name because it's funnier when it's not there because it looks more fluid in dialogue. Okay. Oh, he wants me to start? Can I do that? I can't. I can't do this in co-op. 100% trust with this person. I mean, if something happens, I'll just have to report it.
We're way behind schedule.
We are Ayaka. Give me your response, please. Although I can't say that. English is probably maybe not their strongest point. Oh no, they said sorry. It's okay. Do you need something? Smiley face, because that sounds really rude. The game will pop up if I only type Doom.
It's so nice to de-stress.
Yeah, I never seen this.
A blade is like a tea leaf.
At the very least, I know Mortal Kombat, but I've never seen this.
Can appreciate its true qualities.
Have you ever watched that Netflix documentary called? Let me find it. I'm gonna freeze so that I can find it. Da, da, da. I think it's called High School. Maybe I'm wrong.
Embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems.
Is it gonna be in like my... Yeah, it's called High School. Oh shit. Oh, okay. Oh, I think she got Zhongli. Let me send her Riz Kaya.
You can feel the
Not
heartbeat
here.
of the world.
So funny. This man. I love him. Oh, this person's so sweet. No problem. The R button on my keyboard does not work very well. Yeah, I don't know. I like genuinely. Oh, I actually can't do this at all. It's fine. I'll wait for them to go. I'll just explore whilst they're doing that. Hey, at the very least, I know what Mortal Kombat is. Yeah, the Netflix show. I was about to call it Mortal Kombat. No, High School. I think it's very interesting. It's about like how like the game industry has developed and stuff. I didn't grow up playing those games really. I don't think like any of the ones they've mentioned. Yeah, I haven't finished it, but yeah. I think it's just interesting. Well, this is so cute. Oh my god. Okay, Paimon. And she's not even here yet. Can I take a picture at least? They won Game of the Year for both games. I'm not exactly keeping up with who's winning Game of the Year, my friend. Gonna be honest with ya. Okay, here we go. Good shot. Good shot. I'm missing out on a masterpiece. I'm sure I am. But ignorance is bliss. Where is this taking me? I really don't like how like once you get in you're like stuck forever. Oh. That was like useless.
We're way behind schedule. Next on the agenda.
Can I? That wasn't very hard. Not sure why I was like, oh my god, wow. Okay. Oh shit. I don't have Zhongli. This is like so easy and I'm like, oh my god, no. I wonder if like, oh. Bruh. I like how it's frozen and then its staff is like, nope. Let's stop, bruh. There's lots of killing demons, ripping off blood, cutting demons with chainsaws. Yeah, I think that's really my type of game, you know, like I think I'd really enjoy that actually. I really love violence, you can see. God. Like, it's not scary, but it's just like, why are you running at me like that? Comfortable. Let's go swimming. Let's go here. No, but like, honestly, I'll try it. It's just that I have so much to do. I cried today because I was just, oh, that was really nice actually. Barney, can you do that again, please? There was no need for them to make that animation, but I'm very much grateful that they made the animation. Like, I was just thinking about all the things I need to do, and then I was just thinking about how tired I am. I was like, can I actually do this? Am I gonna miss something? But you know what, in uni, like, I don't think it's that deep. Like, oh, you obviously don't want to miss something, but if you do miss something, like around now, I think you'll be. Look at these seal families. Oh, that's so cute. Give me a seal family. Is this a seal? I'm just gonna call it a seal. They're like seals. My friend, you're actually just saying things that are very niche. A very niche group of people would know. Because what on earth is Blaze Blue science fiction? Okay, maybe I can understand Doom, but yeah, I can't. My days, I literally just had pasta. Why am I hungry? I need to drink some water. I had a hesitation of whether I should or not, and I definitely should. I think sound is leaking through my door, like at the bottom. So I don't know if I should just like put some like, fluffy stuff there to like stop it. Oh, I was just standing there dying. Oh, Gan, you died. Oh, they left. I can go back. Who's 20? One of the most popular fighting games ever. That's not my problem. Oh, I'm still in co-op. What's Evo? What is EVO? Oh my god, you're just doing this to piss me off, man. Oh my god, I love Fantasy Star Online. I love it. I love it so much. I love when you get to be a star that is so fantastical and fantastic and star. I love it. It's great. In my defense, you didn't know the games that I was talking about, and I thought they were pretty popular. Hey, listen, man. I'm just playing my games now. I didn't play them much in the past. This isn't the fighting games period, is it? Leave me alone. Oh my god, I just realized I'm still wearing makeup. That's gonna be a pain to take off. Yay! I was gonna stream at like 10:30. 21 seconds. I was gonna stream at 10:30, but I was like, nah, I should give myself like half an hour to like set up. And then like by the time my pasta fucking boiled, it was like 10:30. I I was like, oh great, I'll just eat this half an hour. It took me like 20 minutes to eat it and clean up. Like 11:05 at that. Yeah, see? Oh my god. You're just bullying me. You're just bullying me.
Stabilize.
Don't be bullied. Just turn off the internet. No, I'm kidding. I'm joking. Cyberbullying is real. So yeah, so I was late. But like, thankfully I'd already put up like the waiting room. Is that what you call it?
Nice and spicy. No touching.
But yeah, next time. I was only like 10 minutes late. It's okay. What the hell is that? Every time I'm in Fontaine, it's just some next device. Like, what in the bloody hell is that? Like, do you even have a weakness? Not that I particularly look for those, because I just... It's kind of like shoot and bang.
Solidify. This is order.
By royal at the frying pan. Access denied.
Trash talk. I mean, talk trash. What encapsulates that? Like, I'm not stupid. Like, I know like what you're talking about, but I feel like this is more of like the American trash talking is very different to like. Is it like cussing you out in like Britain or England rather? Okay, well that event's done. That was so fun. Got this one. So after at 11:05, after I oh no, the crystal flies. Give it to me. At least I can like chase after them. Lol. I'm like half wearing pajamas, half not. Like slurs and like doxing. I just like, I'm gonna be honest, like that's just really jobless behavior. Like thinking like aside from like the morality of it all, right? It's like, do you not have things to do? Like you're like cussing these people out, but you're also like spending all of your time on the internet forcefully cussing people out. Like obviously everyone can send like a hate comment here and there, but some people are actually just wild. Like there's no way you'd put that much effort into like hating someone. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, but 16 and jobless is different. Like when you're an adult, like that's for real jobless. Not that you need to have a job when you're an adult, because to some extent people are still like studying. But it's just kind of like, why? No, but trash talking on a game is different. I've like kind of confused myself. I'm like talking about like people who are like genuine full-on haters, like for no reason. Well, there might be a reason, but some people are just bitter. Some people are just sad, reevaluate their lives. Like, hello. It can get better, but you know, like shitting on people isn't going to make it better. Isn't it time to fight the Oceanid again? I think it is. dad plays games. Do you like play games together? I like a bonding. You do that? Is that a thing? My dad like stands behind me and he's like, "What's that? That Genshin?" And I'm like, "Yeah, because that's all I ever fucking play." I don't understand. Well, explain it to me. You're still not here? Are you serious? Oh. My bad.
An assassin from our homeland.
I'm silly.
Or a fool who trespasses upon the waters of Chainsa. Coveting the shapes of the living, pure water can take on many forms.
It's one thing being difficult, it's
way,
another thing being
shall
just
one
wrong.
deliver your punishment.
He's a gamer. Play like Valorant. I'm sorry, I'll always take the piss out of people who play Valorant just for no other reason than it being funny. Okay, I know I just said, like, don't be a hater, why are you a loser online? This is different. This is the casual passing joke. And it's also because I'm jealous of people who can like play FPS games without having their anxiety levels peak. I saw a TikTok of a girl crying because she was playing Valorant. I think her sister was like teaching her, and I was like, okay, that makes me feel less bad about my own experience because I thought I was just overreacting. But no, clearly not. Rainbow Six Siege and odd. Oof. Gone you. What? Oh, I didn't realize. Oh, my food is gone.
Solidify.
Access denied.
It's like, why am I taking a picture? Oh, I switched my gadget. School issue, you don't even play this game. You said this game looks scary.
Fails also to comprehend its horrors.
It's bothering me so much that like
Oz, reveal thyself.
you can hear me tapping my mic so loud.
Born of ice and frost.
Gone you know. Gone you know.
Solidify.
Who's she? Me? You just told me to KMS? Not very nice.
Let's see what happens when you lose your foothold.
Okay. Let's see what happens when you lose your footholds. I just swim right back up.
Is its ability
Who is the
to
Valorant
take
girl?
any shape.
Oh. It also took me some time to process who is the Valorant girl. The girl in TikTok.
Touching.
I don't know. I feel like she was crying, and after that, she probably would not continue to play that game. I probably wouldn't. And I didn't even cry, and I don't play this game, so.
As long as rain falls and
Okay,
rivers
let me-
flow, water will exist forever.
This. I wish this was so much faster. Also, like, I probably can't stay for too long because I got some things to do. Yes, at midnight. But I gotta get it sorted out before tomorrow. But I stay for another 15 minutes. Or like maybe, yeah, like that. I'll go. It would be like, why did I do that? What am I doing? I actually don't know what I'm doing. Nope, that's the wrong one. Is this one? Photograph one kind of xenochromatic aberrant. Photograph 3 types of xenochromatic aberrants. What on earth is that? This. Do I get them both in frame? Like, is this what it is? This is not a valid target. This. Oops. That's not a valid target. Is it this? Oh. I got one. Different location. Is there a teleport point there? There is. BRB. Yay. Let me swim as her because I don't want to die. Her, I mean Xiangling. You know, I really like Xiangling's design. It's definitely not practical, but are any of them really? Okay. There we go. Only one thing is that every time I walk into my kitchen, I'm like, okay, I gotta like hype myself up to go into the kitchen because I'm like, someone's gonna be in there and I'm gonna have to socialize. And like it's never bad, but sometimes like, let me whisper. There are these two people I feel like kinda don't like me for whatever reason, or they're just a bit like, one of them's a bit, he's not giving like I respect women vibes, and the other girl, it doesn't seem that she likes me like at all, but not everyone can like you. So when it's like them, the guy is nice to me though, but the guy, like, you know, like men who think shit and they will try and prove that to you in any way possible, and they will like mansplain things to you, and they think they're being like a genius, but they're like saying the most like basic thing that you've like ever heard in your entire life. Like, I've only known him for a very short time, so I am making a couple of assumptions, but I would say my women's intuition is giving those vibes. You relate to the man, you shouldn't relate to the man, let me tell you that, because every single girl in like that, we've all been like, don't trust me. Like something is up, something is weird, that like not safe. No, I don't like those jokes actually. I don't like those jokes. Like, he said something like, why would you see Barbie like Oppenheimer is so much better? And obviously having an opinion is not wrong, but he hasn't even watched the Barbie movie, so how can you make a comparison like that? And the Barbie movie is very important to women, and if you watched it, maybe you would understand just a little bit as to why it's so important. So it's kind of like, oh, you're one of those people type of things. So it's more like, I have to keep whispering just in case. But like, I walked into the kitchen and camera, every time I lean in, like the camera's like on the side. I walked into the kitchen and like, they probably cannot hear me, I'm just extremely paranoid. Like, if you think the Barbie movie is kind of mid, then like, trust me, you didn't understand half of what was happening. Like, as a woman, you would understand, but you can only understand if you've like experienced it, I suppose. I like walked into the kitchen and like a lot of people was there, and like he was just like fixing his guitar like on the kitchen table, and I was like, what the fuck? You have a desk in your room. I'm not saying that like he can't do this with friends, but oh my god, he was doing that for attention. Like, I swear to god, you just know, like you literally just know, like there was literally no reason for him to, like, I haven't told a soul that like my PC is in my room. Like, my PC is my most prized possession and I love it to death, and I think it's pretty cool. Like, not a lot of people have one, but I'm not gonna start fixing my PC in the middle of the kitchen table. I mean, you can have your opinions, it just bothers, like, that's fine, but it just bothers me when people will dismiss it when, without like even thinking about it. Like, he will say, oh, I don't understand why men, like why adult men go and watch Barbie, but it's like, have you ever thought about like the fact that, you know, people might just enjoy it even though it is, you know, maybe more targeted towards women? I don't know, it just baffles me. Like, it's just a movie. You wouldn't say that about any other movie. Like, genuine, like, never, you would never say that about any other. You'd never be like, oh, why is so and so going to that movie? Like, actually, no one would say that. But because it's quote unquote like feminism, people are like, ew, I have such a problem with it. It's like, you actually wouldn't say that about anything else. You need to reflect on some stuff. Yeah, I'm not saying that that's what, like, if you prefer Oppenheimer, that's what all of those people are thinking. But I've seen a lot of interesting opinions. Oh, fuck. Not this again. I need to switch this out. Where is it? Sorry. That's a Serenity Pass. Like, that's not correct. That doesn't say NRE. You only watched it because your girlfriend wanted to.
We're way behind schedule.
I mean, I feel like well, it's good that you watched it with your girlfriend, first of all, because I've seen some men be like, ew, no, I don't want to watch that. Your girlfriend, dude, just go. If anything.
An assassin from our home.
But it's just like,
Or a fool who trespasses
yeah, I feel
upon
like
the
it's,
waters of Chainsa.
as a woman, you understand it so much more deeply, so then that's why it's like so much more meaningful, I guess. So I can't exactly blame a man for being like, I don't understand, because why would you? But it's more like, you kind of have to like open your mind to be like, okay, there's a reason why I don't understand that, the message, and like sort of learn from that, I suppose. No, but see, you haven't understood the message. Like, that's exactly it. Like that like you've like completely missed the whole thing.
Born of ice and frost.
Because
Without solid ground, terrestrial creatures become simply helpless.
how do I explain this? You can empower women without bringing down guys, but that wasn't the point of this movie. The point of this movie is to literally flip society 180. It isn't meant to make the perfect world. That was like the irony of it all. That's why at the beginning they're like saying how Barbie should have fixed everything, that there shouldn't be any misogyny, there shouldn't be any hate crimes against women,
One who is
all of
ignorant
that.
water's treasures fails also to
The
comprehend
point
its
is to point
horrors.
out that if society was flipped, it would be like outrageous, because
Shadow Raven, let night fall. Nice and
you
spicy.
can only
No
empathize
touching.
if you can relate. So
Let's see what happens when you lose your foothold.
it's not saying that society should empower women and bring men down, but it's saying it's like to show like, okay, if it was like that, see how stupid it is. Like if you do like
Is its
the
ability
end
to
part where
take
like
any
the men,
shape.
like Ken's asked like, oh, can we be part of like the whatever, like presidential whatever, and they're like, no, maybe you'll have as much power a woman would in the real world, and they just leave it like that because that's literally how it is. Like it doesn't get fixed, it's not fixed, and it won't be fixed until something starts to change. So it's reflecting real life, but 180.
And rivers flow.
The problem with guys hating it is the fact that it's like it's not purposefully, like the message is not saying that's what society should be like. It's not saying
You
that.
should choose to pick it.
If it was saying women should be above men, that's not feminism. And then you can hate it. Like that's not equality. But it's showing how stupid it is. That's why it's good. It's showing how stupid society is. To just dismiss someone because of their gender. Why am I here? I need to check. Tartaglia.
Osmanthus
50
wine
here. Yeah, I don't really understand like what you're confused about. Like in the simplest way to put it is like, imagine society now, swap the roles of men and women. That's the Barbie movie. Obviously, like it's a movie, so it's gonna be like,
Where do you want to go next?
I don't want to say
If you'd like to
dramatized
see
because
the
the
Orient
experiences
Horse,
Barbie has when she
I
goes
have a
into the
few
real world
references.
is very real. But you know, it's made to be like a movie, and it's also made for the appeal of like many people. So they have the dancing, the singing. Obviously Barbie is Barbie, so lots of pink and stereotypical Barbie stuff. And also things that people didn't know about Barbie, like Barbie having many jobs, like being an astronaut. Although if you watch Barbie Life in the Dream House, you would know that. But yeah, like I don't know, personally I don't know how that is a hard concept to grasp, but because the thing is that it's not attacking men, like it's just showing, like I like, give me a reason why men would be upset. Like you're just saying like, oh, men would be upset, but like why? Like, if you tell me why, then explain why they shouldn't. You know what I mean? Like in general, there's no problem with men disliking it. But there is a problem if they're disliking it because of the message. I get what you mean now. Like you're just saying if people don't like it. Yeah, of course you can not like it. Just like you don't have to like Oppenheimer. Just like you don't have to like anything. But the reason for not liking it is very telling. If you don't like the Barbie movie because you don't like thingy songs or like the style that it was made in or something like that, then okay. But if you're like, oh, but it's so stupid, like the message doesn't make sense, the movie doesn't make sense, is that like that kind of thing, then it's like, okay, you like, you don't get it. I mean, if that's what you want to do, then that's what you want to do. Like, I don't want to watch a Marvel. I'd rather watch the Barbie movie. But it's about, and it's not like every feminist will go and watch the Barbie movie. Maybe they just don't want to, but ugh, I need to drink so badly I couldn't mute. Lol, sorry. It's like feminism shouldn't be demonized. You shouldn't see the word and think this is horrific, because it's like, no, we just don't want to be killed in the streets every day type of thing. And obviously there are, but the thing is, I wouldn't say extreme feminists are like wrong, because like the types of people who want to put women above men, like I've never seen that, to be honest. I'm sure there are people like that, but that isn't feminism. That's a separate issue, but that isn't feminism. So yeah, it's very much, it's not about like, do I want to watch this, do I not want to watch this. Like, there are political things that I might not want to watch. That doesn't mean that like I'm not interested or whatever. I don't want to learn more about it, or I want to be ignorant. But it's more like your attitude towards it as a whole, I suppose. And like, so many people have not watched the movie and have very strong opinions on it. And it's like, how can you give an opinion when you haven't even watched it? Because they just have like a preconceived notion about what it is based on what they've heard, or like based on the genre, and it's just like, that doesn't make sense. So yeah, I just don't get it, like how you can make assumptions without even watching it. Like, that is literally the problem in the first place, was that the guy was like, I don't understand why men would go watch it. You haven't even watched the movie. Like, you can say that after watching the movie at the very least. I haven't watched Oppenheimer. I want to. I haven't had time to. I cannot say a single thing about that movie. I haven't watched it. So it's like, why do you speak on things that you don't know anything about? Type of thing. But yeah, hashtag deep. But it's more like you just need to be open-minded, because like, what's the point in like making assumptions is just so ridiculous, because what are you basing that on? Okay, please Oceanid respawn. On my throat. My mom always is like, drink enough water, and it's like, yeah, I definitely am, because every time I walk to the kitchen, I'm like trying to see if there's like anyone in there, so I'll like bring my glass and pretend I'm filling it up, and I'll just stand there sipping it, like listening to everyone's conversations.
Coveting the shapes of the living.
So that's how I socialize, with a cup of water.
In this way shall water deliver your punishment.
do this
to
any
take
faster.
any shape.
Oops, I thought I was on Zhongli. I wasn't paying attention.
Nice and spicy. Access denied.
Without solid ground, terrestrial creatures become simply helpless.
I feel like I used to play this game in Japanese a lot, so hearing her speak in English is like kind of weird because I always used to hear her talk in Japanese.
The power of water is its ability to take any shape.
Like, okay,
Solidify.
Odds revealed.
guys are getting constantly harassed for like being men. You mean like when people are like, oh, like I hate men, like that type of thing?
One who is ignorant of water's treasures fails also to comprehend its horrors.
No touching.
Boba. Okay, okay, okay.
Let's see what happens when you lose your foothold.
Come on. Last phase.
Gather.
Like, what do you mean by like the
The
harass
power
and the
of
hate?
water is its ability
Specifically.
to take any shape.
Born of ice and frost.
Oops.
I can fix this.
Stabilize.
I think my flatmates are back. You can probably hear it.
No touching.
I need to do something about that.
As long as rain falls and rivers flow, water will exist forever.
Okay, what? Revenge? Like, what's an example of that? I need to remember to finish this. Okay, I went too far. Oh. Window. Oh, okay, he's like level 70.
Bravo!
Oh no, I skipped again. Revenge in like what sense though? Because there's a slight like a slight difference, I guess you could say. But I'm not in so I great. Whoops. I shouldn't have opened my friend list anyways, doesn't matter. I don't even know these people. I feel like
It's so nice to de-stress.
when men see it unlocks in 2 hours, let's say. When men see the hate that they get, their immediate reaction is to go, God, but forget about what's happening to you. Look at the things that's happening to us. If you're so caught up on things that's happening to you, you hate, and you don't want all of those bad things happening to you, then why are there bad things happening to us? And like, that's exactly the problem. because you wouldn't have girls trying to get revenge if there wasn't misogyny in the first place. And for some people, that's really hard to but as a woman, when your like friends are sexually harassed daily, and like that's like you always see that in the group chat, and when you want to go out, something always happens, and then you open the news and another woman's died. It's kind of like, I'm sorry that someone said I hate men online, but like someone's best friend, mother and sister just died
Should we really
because a
be
man
out
didn't
this
respect
early?
her, type of
There's
thing.
still a lot left to do.
I feel like you'll never know until like you're a woman. And it's like when you say that to a man, it's like yeah, you'll never know. And it's not your fault that you'll never know, because you're not a woman and like you can't do anything about that, but at the very least, like, listen, I suppose. Because
We're way behind schedule.
there are women out there doing bad things. Of course there are. No one's denying that. But it's very hard to compare. And definitely not that many women are the types of things they're doing in revenge will not be nearly as bad as what most women will go through, just because a man is like, you know, he asked the girl for a number, the girl said no, and then he killed her. Or like a girl wants to look nice and go out, and a man immediately thinks, oh, I'll just like rape or something like that. And that's so normal. That's so normal. I wish people would understand how normal that is in like men's minds. So many people that I know in school will be talking about consent. Everyone's like, oh yeah, I know consent, let's just move on, it's so easy. And then not even a week later you'll hear a story about them like dragging off an extremely drunk girl at a party, and she doesn't remember anything, but he doesn't care. It's like, okay, well, you don't know what consent is, you idiot. Idiot is the very tamest
Next on
curse
the
word
agenda.
I will feel like saying right now, but yeah. Not to be like really sad or anything, but it's
We're
sad.
way behind schedule.
And like, do you carry a rape alarm everywhere you go? Because I do. Do you get upset that pepper spray is banned in your country? Because I do. So I use a substitute instead. Does your dad tell you you need to learn martial arts just in case someone tries to do something to you? And you're a woman, so it will definitely happen.
We're way behind schedule.
Your dad says you should definitely not be scared of the men you are training with, because
Next on the
those are
agenda.
the types of people you will be up against if something ever happens to you. It's not easy. Most guys don't do that shit, but yeah, but enough fucking do.
We're way behind schedule.
Like, way enough. As in, like, it's what I'm saying, like, it's enough for every woman to think about all of those things. What am I wearing? When can I go out? What time should I be back? Who am I with? Who can I trust? Constantly checking locations. Did you get home? Are you fine? Don't take an Uber by yourself. Always check the Uber to make sure that you can open the door.
We're way behind schedule.
These are things that men can do as well. But it's only women who mostly has to think about these things. Unfortunately. And I'm not saying that men don't experience it, but it's not because of misandry.
We're way behind schedule.
Misandry question mark, but you know. But the thing is that misogyny is so very real, and who is oppressing women? You've got one option, because we're definitely not oppressing ourselves. That wouldn't make any fucking sense.
Next on the agenda. We're way behind schedule. The academia?
Yeah, for sure I can say bad men, but it's obviously implied when I'm talking about this that I'm speaking about those
Next on the
specific
agenda.
ones. Like the ones who do bad things. So I don't really need to put the adjective.
We're way behind schedule. Next on the agenda.
Hashtag context clues. Like, it's this whole, like, not all men thing again. Like, you just, like, you... If it's not you, then okay, like, congratulations, you don't harass and rape women. Like, you don't deserve an award for that. Like, just move on, you know? Just very frustrating, like extremely.
Next on the agenda.
Yeah, well, it's not all men, but you'll never know until you know that man. Because you have to make the assumption that that guy walking on the street could be a threat just in case they could do something to you. It's not because we have a personal vendetta against that man, but you know, you'd rather be safe than sorry. And to say that women don't understand that it's not all men is very wrong. Like, we're not stupid. We know that it's not every man. But in these circumstances, you have to, if you're walking alone at night, yes, you have to be wary of everyone around you. Oops. Like, we have brains and we use them. We know it's not every single man. But yeah, I don't really have anything to say. Some women don't. I'm not sure about that. I think a lot of women, I'm not saying that there's no women in the world who don't think like that, but I don't think it's as many as you think it is. I think it's more like so many women are frustrated and tired and angry. So angry. So angry. And like no one listens. No one listens and we get more angry. So when we use our language, if you take it very literally, it's gonna seem like that woman is hating on all men. But she's not, and like she knows. She may be very angry, and she may seem that she's like talking about all men, but she's not. If a woman says men this, men that, well, we're not talking about all men. But
We're way behind schedule.
it's kind of obvious in the context that you're not. Type of thing. Jimmy, where are your birds? I was like looking for them so I could kill them. Sad. It's raining? Wow. Went to take a walk in Montana and it's raining.
Oh, good. I was just thinking that the silk flowers at the Feiyun Commerce Guild needed watering. The transport coordinators will probably moan about the muddy mountain roads again, though.
Kazu. Ganyu's sweet. Although I got her for her abilities, but she's sweet.
When did that happen?
Oh, they got the Lisa. Skin and everything. Oh. Hello. Oh my gosh, who are you? Oh no, stop jumping, reply. I have like feel free to join, but like a lot of people just actually just join when they don't need anything. That's really nice. I'm good, thank you. How about you? Question mark. I can tell you, mate, no woman wants all men dead. Women wish that we could live in peace with men. We just wish that men would stop, you know, wanting us all dead, you know, and live in a peaceful world. I'm sure there are some women who believe that, but like, I'm telling you, it's not that. Sure. Oh, that was a lot of exclamation. Fire Riz emoji. If it's a movement, it's not a very strong one, and it's obviously not going to work. And also, that is like very much the least of our worries right now. Because if you think about it, the whole misogyny thing, well, I don't like phrasing it like that. Misogyny as a whole, that in itself is like what you're talking about, but against women. But you're more concerned about it being that against men rather than it being against. You see how empathy works? When it's against you, you're worried. When it's against us, it's like, okay, doesn't matter. Of course it's annoying, and I'm not dismissing that. It's annoying, and it's like, it's not work, and it's stupid. Like, of course no one should think like that, it's wrong. But we actually have bigger problems. And yes, things for women are getting better, but they're not perfect at all. So
Next on the agenda.
that is my piece. I'm probably just gonna let this person. Farming whopper flowers is painful. Jesus Christ. I don't know. Who is that for? Who needs that? Does Zhongli need that? He might do. Let me check. Oh, I've already ascended him. No, he doesn't.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember.
You're worried about what exactly? Being killed? Because same. Literally same. All women just said same.
We're way behind schedule.
Like, it's like put in the same effort for us.
Next on the agenda.
Next on the agenda. I love this place. It's so empty, but like it's so peaceful. It's not empty, but it's kind of repetitive. But at the beginning of the game, like, what you expect, to be honest. Oh fuck! Get away! Get away! But yeah. Wow, I didn't expect this to happen when I started stream. But I gotta go, I have something to do. Goodness gracious. Tired, I want to sleep, but see if anyone's in my kitchen. And then leave. Awkwardly. Silently.
We're way behind schedule.
Let me just run here. Okay. Oh. Nice. Okie dokie. I gotta go anyway, so thank you for watching. I don't know why every time I say like bye, my speech changes completely. That's really weird. Yes. Next time stream, maybe Honkai Star Rail. I'm not sure when. Maybe tomorrow, honestly. Like, I have time, but it might be slightly earlier in the day. I'll see. Depends on what I'm doing. Honestly, don't know. But yeah. Thank you, and catch you later. Bye bye.